All right, welcome everyone out to Van Sessions at the Monarch. This is Mel Soul.
Listen, baby, I know that you're searching for a fight. All of them feels you see in the movies, way that we were starting out after some time. You know love has gotta change. We get in routine, all the groceries and things, making love is no longer a game. This through your thick head. Fire's not the only reason we wait. I'm not perfect like them girls in the magazine. So I'm a good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Never not real with you, my loyalty's clean. Good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Oh, yeah, now. So you think you can find something better than what you already got? Tell me one thing, baby. Can anybody else stand your mom? I may be fussy, stomp on your ego from time to time. Boy, there ain't no other woman in the world holds your fetishes and still likes you alright. I'm not perfect like them girls in the magazine. I'm a good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Never not real with you, my loyalty's clean. I'm a good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Oh yeah, now, 'cause I can't make you stay. Do you want to know another's crazy? 'Cause you already know my crazy, and I'll tell you one more time. I'm not perfect like them girls in the magazines. I'm a good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Never not real with you, my loyalty's clean. That means I don't cheat, why? 'Cause I'm a good woman, baby, that's all that you need. Go ahead.
Mel Soul on Van Sessions. Welcome everyone out to this live podcast recording here at the Monarch Building, home to artisans and creatives in the heart of Ogden's Nine Rails Arts District. My name is Brandon Long alongside Todd Oberndorfer. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Todd. We are the Banyan Collective, and this is Van Sessions. Thanks to our host sponsor, the Monarch Building. Book your wedding or corporate event like Powder Mountain did this evening, and mention this podcast and save 10% on your booking. Thank you to our granting sponsor, Ogden City Arts. Okay, Mel, we, oddly enough, met in a van in the mountains.
Yep.
Yep.
We did.
I have that recording, and it is yet unreleased, and that will be a surprise for later. That was a nice little acoustic set. Yeah.
It's a lot. So
It's a lot.
I'm glad you didn't post it yet.
Oh, what, for real?
It really is kind of a lot.
Okay, well, I thought you did.
There was a
great.
bee in my face.
That's
the entire
true.
Time.
You were fighting off the elements of nature.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
That day it was a rough time.
And since then, or I don't know if maybe it's been this whole time, I don't know, you picked up a second vocalist and guitarist, so tell us about that.
Oh, well, it kind of started off with me and Dan.
Okay.
I have a band right now, and Dan is the lead guitarist in it. But we would do, like, duo shows for a while, just because, like, it's kind of blessed to have him just with any show that I would be booked, because he just kind of wanted the experience to be a better solo guitarist, and I think he's been great, so
You
grateful.
sound great together. How'd you guys meet?
We met at Liquid Joe's in Salt Lake, like, a long time ago. I want to say,
10 years ago. It was open mics.
forever
Okay,
ago. Yeah,
okay.
it was a good time. Yeah. So everybody kids around and calls it Small Lake City, and it's kind of true.
Is it small, like at that level, essentially? Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, there's just, when we go to shows, it's like I pretty much know everybody at this point. How long I've been going to shows in Salt Lake.
Yeah, for sure.
The musicians, they circulate, so
Yeah.
everybody kind of knows each other. So it's cool. I like it. Yeah.
Mel, tell us about that first song.
Good Woman. So I don't know. I noticed there was a lot of songs,
About bad women?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
But it's
okay.
it's fine. It's totally fine. I get it. I just relate more to being a good woman and good person, I guess. And so I wanted to write one about that.
And Dan harmonized as well on that. Does that feel good to you, Dan, singing Good Woman?
I like it. I can sing Good Woman. I can put my pride aside and
Yeah.
say Good Woman.
I like
it's all
to
good.
yeah. I like to joke that it's for all the ladies and it's all for all the men that connect with their feminine side. So
There we go. All
Totally
day.
works.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. Tell us about the next song.
This next song we're gonna do in the studio really soon. It's called "I Am Now," and I'm really proud of this song just because I put out a GoFundMe for it, and it got fully funded in 3 days. So people want to hear it, and I'm just really happy about it. And it's gonna come out with a recording and music video by next year. So
Awesome.
yeah. Neither brick or stone, carve the statue on my own. I am not broken glass, someone to guard or protect. I am not defined by a label. One look, what means to enable your precious need to make me weak. Cast out another witch, and I am not before. I am not after. Tricks you play, each one to guard your sheep to say you can't survive much too long. The world has heard your same damn song. I am not the one to lead those from music, but your melody excludes us all from living fiercely as fire human beings. Your foundation is set to fall. I am not before. I am not after. I am seen my doubts, I've felt my fears. What was broken now doesn't live here. I've seen my doubts, I've felt my fears. What was broken now doesn't live here. As I am not before, I am not acting.
Mel Soul on Van Sessions. I think you're being humble with that. Didn't you win awards with the songwriting on this? Or how does this work?
Not that one.
Not that
one.
one.
It was for Good Woman in 801.
Okay,
so,
Good Woman
yeah.
in 801. Okay, well, I think that one should have also won. I mean, that's personal opinion. So talk to me about that. How does that work? So did you like enter these competitions for songwriting, or how does where do you start with that process?
I think the one that you're referring to was the Wasatch Mountain Music Festival, which
Yes.
was like back in, I think, 2021. That one, they had a website where you just kind of enter for the songwriting contest, and it's been around for a while. The one I participated in and won, wasn't as many people, but I was kind of excited there wasn't as many people because there wasn't
So
as much.
you just upload your song, or how does it work?
Yeah, well, you enter, and for that one there was like a $10 fee.
Fat
to-
$10, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but it's fine because I won all that money later. So.
Wait, you took home all the $10?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's
It's
fantastic. Okay, well, are you writing now, or what are you doing with your music now? You come up with new stuff, or
so the coolest thing that I did recently, I was with this project called Shoreline Swell, and it was a program for musicians and dancers, and so we got paired up with groups, and we basically had to interpret a piece representing the Great Salt Lake. And with my group, I also added the fact that the island that I was born on in the South Pacific, it's also sinking. So the Great Salt Lake is drying up, and then my island is sinking, so it might not exist in maybe 10, 20 years.
like that fast?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
It's,
What island?
It's called Kiribati, Tarawa. Not a lot of people have heard about
Yeah,
it.
the hot spot of something.
Yeah, well, it's right on the equator, so.
And then, how long did you live there?
I was born there. I actually didn't live there. The reason why I grew up in Utah is because my mom's from Utah, and she adopted me as a baby. So,
Okay.
yeah, Utah's mainly what I've known, but
Okay.
I've always felt a close connection to where I was born. So,
And the island is sinking, and so is the Great Salt Lake.
Great Salt Lake is actually drying up.
Drying up, right.
So, yeah. So we did a piece that kind of did the mix of the ebbs and flow of the ocean, and it was a really cool experience to be a part of. So, yeah.
Wow, I love it. Okay, take us into the next song.
Okay. It's one of the first songs I wrote my career. It's called What I've Learned. remember your face, day that you shut me down, and my eyes were glued crying to the floor. I don't know if it hurts you anymore, and the look in your eyes right now. Yeah, I was 17, did what I could, did what I could every day to survive. When I look back, I still know that the dream was never mine. I should just let it go. Dreams come around and they fall. Some will make you, some will break you. Either way you'll find how strong you really are. Wish I could tell you how I feel, even after so many years. Just wanna tell you thank you, making me stronger, faster, and wiser. You never break me apart, no matter how hard you try. 'Cause I got the spirit inside, sees everything you miss. After all this time, I still know you're sorry and you really felt bad. That's okay, 'cause I forgive you. 'Cause you made me stronger, faster, and wiser. You'll never break me apart, no matter how you try. 'Cause I got the spirit inside. Ooh, got the spirit inside. Thank you.
Wow. So good. Mel Soul on Van Sessions. Again, we are a podcast. You can find us on YouTube at Van Sessions Podcast. Mel, when did you know that you wanted to be a singer?
I've been a singer since junior high.
You waited that long?
Actually, no. Well, to be honest, when I knew that I could sing, it actually terrified me when I was a child.
Meaning you sang in your bedroom, in your closet, like you hid it?
Yeah, when I knew that I could sing, it was fun. But then I realized that like if I could sing, that means I'd have to do it in front of people. When I was a child, I was like, that's not happening. For a while.
Bit of an introvert. So how are you feeling now with that?
Yeah, now it's like this is the only thing I'm good at. So
Oh, that's good.
It's fine.
Like, I just got to make a living at this now, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, should we get to know Dan a little bit?
Yes.
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 Dan, are you? Do you have some solo stuff, or are you part of a band as well, or are you just working with Mel at this time?
Yeah, I'm part of Mel's band. It's Mel Soul and the Heartbeat.
And the Heartbeat. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a drummer and a bass player.
Okay.
And I work on my solo stuff. Mel's actually helping me write some stuff, and helping me learn how to sing and write some songs. So yeah, it's slowly coming along, but I'm happy to be a soloist for her. So it's been great.
Oh, I love it. Mel, where can we find your work, and what do you have coming up?
So if you just look up on Google Mel Soul, MELSOUL, and it's 2 words. I don't know why I have to say that, but I always do. Anyway, yeah, if you just look me up, I pull up. I've got on Spotify, on YouTube Music, on all that good stuff. I've got an EP coming out next year. It's almost done, but I'm really excited about the EP because I'm doing songs out of my comfort zone.
What does that mean?
That means I'm very comfortable with singing, but I'm not very comfortable with rapping because I feel like I can't do it.
Wait, you're rapping?
I decided to do it. I was like, why not?
Okay,
Let's just try it. Let's see
Yeah.
what happens. And
Okay.
the thing is, like a producer I used to work with, like that's the genre he'd mainly work with. So he was kind of used to me introducing the idea and being like, hey, this is kind of what I thought. And then we worked on the stuff at a studio in St. George, and it was kind of magical. So really excited to have that out next year.
Next year. Okay, that's awesome. All right, take us into this next song.
All right. Why don't we try one of those songs? Preview.
So this is the rap song.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Right on.
Is that good? Is what happened or not? We practiced it last night. If you're hard to love, if you're hard to love, please don't come my way. Please don't come my way, no, no. If you're hard to love, if you're hard to love, please don't come my way. Please don't come my way. I want the easy ones. No toxic BS, no playing games. I want a man that's not hard to claim. Treats his woman like he treats his life. Working smart for rewards up and day and night. I'm not afraid of unevolved human beings that say nasty things when they look at me. He's too busy with everything he needs. Amidst his tired queen. Stop playing like you think you're the one. You know that this is just for fun. And maybe when you grow up, you'll understand why I need more. Now that I'm 30, my patience with boys grows thinner and thinner each day. You give me mixed signals, that's all that I need to know. Walking away if you're hard to love. If you're hard to love, please don't come my way. Please don't come my way, no, no. You're hard to love. If you're hard to love, please don't come my way. Please don't come my way. I want the easy ones. I don't need a project too heavy for my mental health. That's why I'm out here loving myself. You can find what you never had if you stay stuck. It's time to level up, but I can give you what you really want. Slow down and take time. Don't worry about me. I'll be doing fine, cause the man is meant for me. Working on his inner peace. Will be able to see me from eye to eye. It's cute that you think you're so tall. The hard ones will always fall. Oh, maybe, baby, when you grow up, you'll understand why I need more. Because now that I'm 30, my patience with boys is thinner and thinner each day. You give me mixed signals, that's all that I need to know. I'm walking away. Go ahead, Dan. hard to love, if you're hard to love, please don't come my way. Please don't come my way. I want the easy ones. Thank you.
So good. Mel Soul on Van Sessions. Thanks everyone for coming out to this live podcast recording. Mel, who inspires you? Who do you listen to when you're driving in your car?
Who do I listen to?
To and fro, yeah.
Right now I'm listening to this, like, I think it's a mix of Celtic and Indian band called Sid, S-I-D-H.
Okay.
They're like my favorite band ever. And it's just instrumental stuff, and it's like a mix of EDM and Celtic and Indian music, and it's just so.
Blowing the mind, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Singer, songwriter, anyone you love? Because you write a lot of songs, you sing a lot of songs. So who's your favorite there?
So one singer-songwriter that sticks in my mind all the time. His name is Daryl Scott. I love 90s country. So one of the tips I picked up, if you really like a song, look up the songwriter. And one of my favorite songs is Great Day to Be Alive by Travis Tritt. And I was like, I wonder who wrote that song, because I adore it. And then I found Daryl Scott. Later on in life, I was able to meet him and do one of his songwriting classes. And he's a legit country legend. So, yeah.
Oh, I love it. That sounds fantastic. When you go to write songs, is this something that you do, like, in the basement, in the dark, like you pull out a little notepad, it's on your phone, you pull over in your car, like how do you start writing your songs?
Yes, all the above.
All the above, yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Almost 24/7. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one thing about songwriting.
So it's always in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you use an app? Like where do you get it
So
organized?
sometimes when I have like a melody in mind, I'll record it wherever I am on my phone. And if I've got like lyrics ideas, I put them on a little notepad in my phone, and I also write them down. It really is not just one way. It's a more easier question to answer is like, how did you write this song? And I can be like, oh, this is how I wrote it, compared to like, how do you write all your songs? Well,
so they're all
depends.
different. Yeah, they're all different. Okay.
Yeah.
Loved having you here tonight. Dan, thanks for coming out as well. Take us out. One last song.
Cool, awesome. This last one I wrote for home, it's called 801. I come from the mountains, still frosted with snow. In the summertime weather, shining down below. Right next to the pine trees is my backyard. Little girl and her mother making a new start, and it wasn't that long ago. When I first dialed the phone, so that I'd know how to call home. 801, 801, 801 is where I'm from. 801, 801, 801's where I belong. It's where I belong. I'm that fireplace when Christmas falls. You can see my grandma deck the halls. You can hear my baby cousin's footsteps whisper through these walls. By that front porch, Grandpa's truck would stand, a treehouse he made with his own two hands. Sundays Mama played piano to the church that was next door. Oh, and it was all so much more. just an area code. 801, 801, 801 is where I'm from. 801, 801, 801's where I belong, where I belong. She'll say, Grandpa's on his deathbed and we need you here. Can't do this alone since everyone disappeared. Took the next plane out and I made it just in time. Took a hold of his hand and I said my last goodbye. And it wasn't that long ago. And you taught me how to use a phone, so that I know how to call. 801, 801, 801 is where I'm from. 801, 801, 801 is where I belong. 801, 801, 801 is where I'm from. 801, 801, 801's where I belong. It's where I belong. It's where he belongs. It's where we belong. Oh, 801. Thank you.
Wow. What a treat. Mel Soul on Van Sessions. Thanks everyone for being here for this live recording of Van Sessions. You can find all Van Sessions podcasts by simply searching Van Sessions Podcast on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. Give us a favor if you like what you heard tonight. Go ahead and give us a subscribe on YouTube under Van Sessions Podcast. Thanks to our hosts, again, the Monarch, and to our granting sponsor, Ogden City Arts. We'll see you next month on Van Sessions. Good night, everyone.